A very good morning to all our dear guests. We at Delhi Public School Newtown take the opportunity to spread the festive spirit of Christmas. It is a day that illuminates the world with warmth, love, forgiveness, and true sacrifice. Presenting before you a grand Christmas celebration.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear, the time of year has again drawn near when the earth drops every leaf and feather, and biting cold replaces mellow weather. When the calendar draws to a merry close, and people go flocking to department stores in preparation for the festive season. We have assembled today for that very reason. Christmas, a festival that celebrates a special birth of a child who was born to save the earth. God sent his only beloved Son, read his message to everyone.
When nothing in life goes according to plan, have hope. God is holding onto your hand and forgive all people their every mistake. Just like God forgives the mistake we make.
No matter how hard evil twists and swirls, and way leads little boys and girls, good will always win, and thus have faith. God never abandons us, for all the creatures, both great and small, belong to God. He loves them all.
our guests, our mentors, Chaudhry Sir, our principal, Mrs. Sonali Sen, our vice principal, Mrs. Ambika Mehra, and our headmistress, Mrs. Rahi Mukhopadhyay, to come forward and light the lamp. The lighting of lamp signifies the dispelling of the darkness from a soul and illuminating it with radiance of love, respect, and joy. Thank you everyone for doing us the honor. At the onset, we wish to thank our special guest for making the occasion gracious with her auspicious presence. We are extremely delighted and glad to have Ms. Abanti Chattopadhyay of Mongress Montessori House and Daycare. Kindly accept a small token of love and appreciation.
May we now request our principal ma'am, Mrs. Sonali Sen, to address the gathering.
A very good morning, parents, and our guest of honor, Mrs. Abantika Chattopadhyay, our director, Mr. Chaudhry. Thank you so much for being here today to celebrate the festive season, to celebrate ushering the new year. We did meet on the sports day, and I'm again very happy and grateful that you could make it today to watch the children performing. Since we reopened in July, we were not able to have the Grandparents' Day this year, so we decided to give you a treat with the children performing for Christmas. And also through this program, through this musical that they will be performing, we wanted to teach them the value of spreading love and happiness amongst all around us. So I'm sure there is a lot of many messages that these children are carrying with them in their heart, and for you and for all of us. The children have put in a lot of effort to put this musical on the stage, and I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it. They have enjoyed practicing and rehearsing, and I would really like to thank all the parents here for encouraging the children and helping the children in their performance. A very, very warm welcome again, and wishing all of you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful, safe, healthy, and happy year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for inspiring words. It is rightly said, Christmas magic is silent. You don't hear it, you feel it. It is a day when we derive pleasure by serving others, which brings true contentment, pure joy, and serenity to us. Please get ready to witness a splendid Christmas celebration. Based on this, we present before you a musical play, Old Man Grumps and His Garden of Eden.
Behold, a glorious assembly gathers when nectar thickly slathers every twig of every tree. Each babbling bird, each buzzing bee go about their business happily. Each badgering badger scampers by, hot on the tracks of each butterfly, while blossoms on ends of entangled stems let down their skirts with colorful hems, glittering all over with dewy gems.
The world, it seems to have come alive. The leaping frogs, the fish that dive in and out of the glistening puddles, frolicking among a million bubbles, having the most marvelous fun, playing hide and seek with the shimmering sun. The children, they came in flocks to play among the hollyhocks, to steal ripened fruits from the orchard trees, to chase wildly after the butterflies and bees. And their laughter, it was carried away by the breeze to distant lands beyond the seas. It seeped into soils that was fuddled in moss. It floated amongst clouds like candy floss, to the melodious laughter reached nature's very core. It was official now. It was spring once more.
wheels of springtime were set in motion in the middle of all the merry commotion. The birds, the badgers, the butterflies, the bees, the little infants playing among the orchard trees, the fish, the frogs, the blossom, the breeze, nature itself delightfully at ease. The entire gathering had, without a doubt, I am sorry to say, forgotten all about the one person to whom the garden belonged.
For the garden they were frolicking on, from dying dusk to crack of dawn. They had no right to be standing on. Trespassers! You! And you! And you! Trespassing again? Go away! Shoo! 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 How dare you take away the peace of my land? Spread utter chaos wherever you stand. Create an absolute mess wherever you sit. How dare you enter without permit? Now, old man grumps. Now that everyone else has gone, let's turn our attention to the only one left alone on stage. A man as ancient as the oldest of hills. The sight of him would give you the chills. A grumpy old man, all bumpy and grey, a misfit in every imaginable way, who happened to hate the idea of love, and so everything we hold dear, he won't let them all go.
There was one thing, and one thing alone, that with his special care had grown into something so pleasing to the eye that it caught the gaze of every passer-by. The one thing that he managed to succeed in was to create this garden. He had named it Eden.
Now, Old Man Grumps was not willing to share Eden with anyone. The notion itself was too painful to bear. So he built a great big wall around his object of delight and protected it fiercely with all of his might. He never once let Eden move out of his sight. And if anyone desired to drop by and stay for a while, no way! That very instant he would shoo them away. Trespassers! You and you and you! Trespassing again? Go away! Shoo! Shoo! or to frolic around in the sunny day. The bees, the birds, the butterflies, the badgers, the frogs, the fish that dive, the breeze, the laughter, the passers-by, they left as well in search of friendlier puddles and skies. Without them all, Eden began to die. The leaves drooped low, the twigs grew bare, the blossoms lost color, stillness filled the air.
In the end, the cold-hearted north wind started to blow and bury the dying Eden in mountains of snow. cried out loud in great despair.
Where have you gone to, Eden? Where? After all the love I gave you, why? Why did you have to leave me and die? What is that sound? Do you not hear? I seem to hear it loud and clear. Is it coming from the darkness ahead? Or is the sound just up in my head? The wall! It speaks! It shivers! It shrieks! There is a voice on the other side. So weak, so thin. It's telling me, why won't you let me in? Who are you, child? Are you hurt? Are you fine? I am cold. I am terrified. Let me in. I have nowhere to hide. Everything that keeps me alive has been shooed away. Don't you see, Father? Why have you abandoned me?
The old man started beating the wall. He suddenly felt so silly, so small.
Was I so blind? Why did I not see? My Eden has died just because of me? I must save it. I must bring it back.
The wall gave way. Just a tiny crack. Overjoyed, the old man tried once more to break down the wall, much harder than before. The crack gave way. The wall broke down. It crumpled to the ground with a crashing sound.
And there, where the wall once stood, a child smiled back from the underwood. He skipped over the rubble, the brick, and the sand, grabbed hold of old man Grump's wrinkled old hand, and leading him right to the old fir tree, he said, I cannot reach. The old man offered, allow me. Old man Grumps lifted the child up high. Their laughter, ha 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 ha, it spread across the entire sky. It traveled over the farthest of seas and brought back home a most pleasing breeze. The warm breeze melted Eden's icy tomb. The tomb turned into a fertile womb.
New leaves came out of fresh new stems. The blossoms unfurled their hems. The birds, the badgers, the butterflies, the bees, the frogs, the fish that dive, the bubbles in puddles, the clear blue skies, the shimmering sun, that had lost its way. They all came home to Eden that day.
And Eden resurrected once more in all its glory, like it was before.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, but the sun in my eyes. And I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. You have put me at the top of the world. The garden is now going green again, removing all your fears and all the pain. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. Grass will not be angry anymore. His heart has changed right from the core. In his garden of Eden, no one is now forbidden. We can sing and dance and play here like before. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. You have put me at the top of the world. You have put me at the top of the world. You have put me at the top of the world.
Under the boughs of the old fir tree, the happy family settled down. The children formed a circle around. Old man Grumps and the little child. He looked at all the children. He smiled. He said,
It took me too long to understand that love can work wonders. It's a feeling so grand. Selfishness, hatred, I have let it all go. I don't hate the idea of love anymore. And to prove how much love I now have in my heart, I give you the one thing I found difficult to part. For as long as you want to, I permit you to stay. My Eden is all yours for eternity and a day.
Really? You're giving it all away? The greatest possession? Just like that? You must be Santa. And that is a fact. Ha 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 ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha.
Saint Nicholas or not, that's hard to believe. But here is where we take your leave with the jolly promise of returning next season with yet another fantastic reason to share a Yuletide tale or two. Feliz Navidad to each one of you.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
May we request our special guest, Ms. Abanti Chattopadhyay, to share her thoughts with us and say some encouraging words to our students.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you, the director of the school, the principal ma'am, the vice principal ma'am, the headmistress, and all the teachers. And presently, we can see all the parents are over here. I thank you all because I'm fortunate to be a part of this program. In one word, I can say this is a spectacular program. I was overwhelmed. I think you all will agree with me. Let's give a big hands for all the children, all the staff members, the school authority, and everybody in DPS Newtown. They have excelled, they have nailed it. I must tell you one thing, I will cut it short, that the children are the focus. over here and in all the academic institution. The children are the focus, the teachers are the guide, they are the guide, they show the children the path, the correct path. And the parents are there, are the backbone of the children. So if these three, this child, teacher and parents, they can work together, I think we can rule the world. Yes, of course we can rule the world. So here I could see in DPS Newtown, there is no lapse. I think they have done it excellent, excellent. The hard work of the teachers, the guide, the teachers, the mentor, the principal ma'am, the vice principal ma'am, and the headmistress, and all the teachers and the supporting staffs. They all are so, so very supportive. Thank you all again. I'm blessed. Thank you.
May we request Mrs. Rahi Mukhopadhyay, our headmistress ma'am, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that this was such a beautiful and memorable performance. Not only have I thoroughly enjoyed the heartwarming message of the play, but also the sheer enthusiasm and hard work of the students that has been on display today. So please allow me to thank all the people who have tirelessly worked to ensure that the Christmas celebration is indeed a resounding success. Firstly, my sincerest thanks to the members of our management, Mr. Kanoy and Mr. C.D. Chaudhary, for their constant encouragement and support. Thank you, sirs. Mrs. Sonali Sen, our beloved principal ma'am, you are the guiding light and inspiration to us all. Thank you, ma'am. Mrs. Ambika Mehra, our vice principal, thank you for all you do for us. You keep us going. A big thank you to our special guest, ma'am, Avanti Chattopadhyay. We really appreciate your coming out today and taking out time for us from your busy schedule. To our dearest teachers, who I know have been patiently and diligently working towards this day for months, thank you. Here, may I make a special mention to the art department who have actually burned their midnight oils and set up this beautiful stage. Also, I would like to extend my special thanks to the music and dance department for such foot-tapping music and dance. Thank you, my teachers. A huge shout out to the members of the administration and support staff for taking care of all the minutest details. Finally, thanks to you all parents who are here with us today. You are the backbone of the DPS Newtown family. And we hope that you continue to place your trust and confidence in us in the coming years as well. A resounding thanks to my dear, dear students. Every day you make us so proud. A very warm thank you to all of you here for doing your bit in making today such a great success. I wish you all a very happy holiday season and the very best in the new year. Thank you. I request the parents and all guests here to please give an applause to my teachers and my children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You are now requested to stand for the school song and the national anthem.
Keep your eyes wide open, cause a brand new dawn has just broken. Meet the world with a smile again and greet with arms wide open. Keep your eyes wide open, cause a brand new dawn has just broken. Meet the world with a smile again and greet with arms wide open. We walk now hand in hand. The world is where we stand. Our flag is flying high. Our hopes will never die. We wear the ruling crown. We are DPS Newtown. The tallest mountain, the deepest ocean, the darkest forest of all. One day for sure, there is no doubt, we will rule them all. We walk now hand in hand. The world is where we stand. Our flag is flying high. Our hopes will never die. We wear the ruling crown. We are DPS Newtown. Jaya Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata. Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga. Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jala Vikaranga. तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा. जन गण मंगल गायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Parents, you are requested to be kindly seated and wait for the dispersal announcement. We will shortly begin dispersal.